If you drive a 2018 or 2019 Honda CR-V, listen up. You probably think your car is reliable. But Honda has issued a major technical service bulletin for these models. The problem? The fuel pump, a tiny part inside your gas tank. This little motor sends gas to your engine. If it fails, your car won't run. The issue is with the plastic impeller inside the pump. It can swell up or weaken, stopping fuel flow. A small part, but a massive problem for thousands of owners. If your fuel pump fails, your engine can stall or refuse to start. Sputtering, stalling, or trouble starting, classic signs your fuel pump is going out. This bulletin affects a huge number of CR-Vs. Don't ignore the letter, this isn't a minor issue. A bad fuel pump can leave you stranded. So pay attention. I'll explain what's going on and how to protect your car. Remember, this is a technical service bulletin, not a recall. Repairs for this issue are not covered by the dealership, so you'll need to pay out of pocket. Be proactive and stay informed. Let's talk about safety. A failing fuel pump isn't just an inconvenience, it's downright dangerous. Imagine you're driving on a busy highway. You're going 65 miles an hour, surrounded by big trucks and other cars. Suddenly your engine dies. You lose all power. Your power steering gets heavy, and your power brakes get hard to push. You're just coasting, trying to get to the side of the road without causing a crash. That's a scary situation, and it's exactly what can happen when this fuel pump fails. It's a major safety risk that you can't ignore. The biggest danger is an engine stall while the car is moving. When the engine shuts off, you're at the mercy of traffic. You can't accelerate to get out of the way. You have to hope you can steer your car to safety before someone rear-ends you. This is especially dangerous at night or in bad weather. Think about trying to merge onto a freeway or pulling out into a busy intersection. If your engine stalls at that moment, it could lead to a serious accident. Honda is aware of this issue, which is why they have issued a technical service bulletin, not a recall, for this problem. So what's the official fix from Honda? They have to replace the entire fuel pump module. The dealer will take out your old faulty pump and put in a new one. This new pump is supposed to have an improved impeller that won't swell up or fail. It sounds simple enough, right? The dealer drops the gas tank, or sometimes they can get to it from under the back seat. They swap the part, and you're supposed to be good to go. But here's the catch. Because this is not a recall, the repair is not automatically covered by Honda. In most cases, you will have to pay for both the part and the labor out of your own pocket. The problem is, this repair is a big job, and there are hundreds of thousands of cars that need it. This has created a huge problem with parts. There just aren't enough new fuel pumps to go around for everyone at once. Honda can't make them fast enough to keep up with the demand from all the technical service bulletins. So, dealerships are facing a massive part shortage. This means that even if you get a technical service bulletin notice, you might have to wait a very long time before you can actually get your car fixed. This is where the real frustration begins for many owners. And remember, this is not a recall, it's a technical service bulletin. So the process and urgency may be different, and unfortunately the cost is likely coming out of your own pocket. When Honda CR-V owners receive a technical service bulletin, it's important to understand what's covered and what to expect. The bulletin typically arrives by mail, letting you know your vehicle may need a specific repair. When you contact your dealer, they'll schedule an appointment to inspect your vehicle and confirm if the repair is needed. One key thing to look out for is diagnostic code P0087, which may appear if your vehicle is affected. P0087 means fuel rail system pressure too low. This code indicates that the fuel pump may not be delivering enough pressure, which is directly related to the issue described in the technical service bulletin. If your CR-V is showing this code, the dealer will focus on the fuel pump module as outlined in the bulletin. During your visit, the service advisor may mention other recommended repairs, but only the fuel pump module is covered by the technical service bulletin. It's a good idea to review what's included. The bulletin covers the fuel pump module. Any other repairs are not part of this process. If your car was running well before, you shouldn't need additional work for this recall. However, unrelated repairs are not covered by the dealership. Stay informed and make sure the repair you agree to is the one specified in the technical service bulletin, specifically the fuel pump module related to code P0087. So, what should you do if you own one of these CR-Vs? First, don't panic, get proactive. And if you've seen a warning light or a code pop up on your dashboard, pay close attention. This could be your first clue that something's wrong. Your first step is to check if your specific car is affected by the technical service bulletin. Remember, this is not a recall, but it's just as important to address. You can go to the official NHTSA website or Honda's Service Bulletin lookup page. These sites will help you find out if your vehicle is included. All you need is your car's vehicle identification number, or VIN. This unique code identifies your specific vehicle. It's on your dashboard and your registration papers. Make sure you have it handy. Enter that number, and the website will tell you if there are any open technical service bulletins for your car. This is the first and most important step. Don't just wait for a letter that might get lost in the mail. Be proactive and check yourself. Now let's talk about something you might see on your dashboard. Diagnostic Trouble Codes, or DTCs. These are codes your car's computer generates when it detects a problem. One of the most common codes related to this fuel pump issue is P0087. This code means fuel rail system pressure too low. If you see this, it's a big red flag. If your check engine light comes on, or your car starts stalling, hesitating, or struggling to start, you might have a fuel pump problem. P0087 is a direct clue. You can buy a simple OBD2 scanner online or at an auto parts store. Plug it into your car's port, usually under the dashboard, and see if P0087 or any other codes appear. Write down any codes you find. If you see P0087, tell your Honda dealer right away. This will help you get prioritized for the repair. Once you confirm your car is on the list, call your local Honda dealer. Tell them you need to schedule the technical service bulletin repair for the fuel pump and mention any DTCs you've found. Be clear about any symptoms or codes. The more information you provide, the better. If they tell you there's a waiting list for the part, ask to be put on it immediately. Get a confirmation in writing if you can. Then call them every couple of weeks to check on the status. Don't let them forget about you. Keep detailed records of every phone call, code, and visit to the dealership. This can help if you need to escalate your case. What if the dealer tries to sell you extra repairs? Just say no. The Technical Service Bulletin is for the fuel pump module only. It does not include a fuel injector cleaning or a new fuel filter unless those parts were directly damaged by the pump's failure, which is very unlikely. If they insist, ask them to put it in writing and explain exactly why the extra repair is necessary because of the part covered by the Technical Service Bulletin. Most of the time they will back down. They're just trying to make an extra buck. Don't be intimidated. You're there for a specific repair related to the Technical Service Bulletin, but remember, the cost is not covered by the dealership. Be persistent and patient. If you feel you're not being treated fairly, you can file a complaint with Honda Corporate or even the NHTSA. Your safety is what matters most. Don't ignore warning lights or DTCs like P0087. Address them quickly. Keep pushing until you get the proper repair that your car needs. A safe car is your right, so make sure you demand it. Rev up your engines, stay alert for DTCs, and stay safe out there.